Let's now take a look at how to create an inclusive interview process for people from most walks of life. We have talked about three communities and gotten to understand them a little bit better: the blind and low vision, refugees and the forcibly displaced, and the neurodivergent. With Jobs for Humanity, there are trainings for each and more, like for returning citizens, and we're building more and more. But having these three and putting together the union of that knowledge is helpful for covering most use cases. So let's proceed. First of all, the most important thing that you can do in an interview is what happens before the interview. It's going to sound like common knowledge, but the key to preparation is, from a job seeker standpoint, a way to calm their nerves. Setting up an interview process that makes it easy for people to go through and show their best self. Because whether they are neurodivergent or a refugee or an ethnic minority or a single parent or blind or deaf or military veteran, chances are they don't get that many opportunities at getting a job. And therefore, they may come in stressed, and the preparation that you put in place can calm them the most. One thing that you can do, and we'd strongly suggest to do, is to have an interview document, share it with a job seeker with all the details of the interview. The format, who and how many people they're going to meet in each interview. Will they have to present something, or how is it going to be run? How long the interview will take? Will it include anything special like a tour of the facility? And that's extremely important so that it can calm a person's nerves so that they know what to expect. And if you do deviate from that plan during the interview day, then let the job seeker know that. It's also important to ask them if they need any assistance getting into the building. If there are presentations that need to be sent to them, send it to them ahead of time, because they may need to use their own accessibility tools to go through them and understand them. If they have a service animal and this pet looks particularly cute, don't pet it, let it be, it's working. Also, bake into that prep a lot of breaks in between interviews. This allows the job seeker, the interviewee, to calm their nerves, process what they've communicated, and prepare for the next one. This is helpful for all individuals from all walks of life, but particularly for people from underrepresented backgrounds. You also want to, ahead of the interview, have an interview scorecard. The interview scorecard will allow you to list 3 to 5 skills that are necessary for the success in that job and gets you to define them, along with setting some questions and some assessments in order to objectively identify the right candidates. You do not want to get caught up in social norms. It's not important if the person smiles, shakes hand, looks at you in the eye, or seems as friendly as other candidates. Because unless if charisma or these social norms are one of the top 3 to 5 skills in your interview scorecard, it's irrelevant in the way they're going to perform the job. Also, replace video interviews with skills assessments. Why? Because video interviews are going to over-index on a good interviewee, someone who can relate to you, someone who's charismatic. And again, unless charisma is in the top 3 to 5 skills, what you want to do is focus on the task at hand. So if you have a skills assessment, be it a case study, a coding assessment, any project that you want them to do and take, then that's going to allow you to separate a good interviewer from a good hire. And that is across the board, not just with job seekers from underrepresented backgrounds, but with all types of job seekers. Having that interview scorecard will allow you to hire better people in general. And next, we'll go into how to ask questions within the interview, so on the day of.